Welcome to 90 Day Fiance.
Three-way. You're back.
All right. Episode 6, Out of My System. How's it going?
Great.
It's okay.
Where did they get this title from, do you think?
I know that's so sad.
All right, let's think. So, out of my system. What's in Angela's system? Rage.
Mm.
And then what's in Charlie's system? Alcohol.
What's in Bilal and Shaeeda's system?
Not babies. I like how they were using their doctor as their therapist.
You know what? Let's just get into that one. Let's just go into it. I was going to say that there's not really much probably going on with their storyline if they spent like 30 seconds on Shaeeda brushing her teeth. Are they really going to spend all this?
Really patting it.
I know, talking about how she's losing her tooth enamel. Okay, she can't brush her teeth. She's brushing her tongue now. I'm like, wow, they don't really have much here. But it shows her talking to her best friend, Beatrice. And she's just saying how she's in a ticklish situation because Bilal doesn't want to have kids yet until she's 40. And she's like, but what about my eggs? And her friend is like, well, what about that other friend that we know who she was in the same situation? The guy had 2 kids, she did not have kids, and then he ghosted her. What if that happens to you, Shy? Which at this rate, I feel like, I don't know. Is Bilal going to give her a baby? I don't think so. What do you guys think?
I wish she would just take him to court anyway.
I know. Take him to court now.
Yeah, but what's taking him to court going to do? Like, give me a baby now.
He did not take the prenup seriously.
So, like, is it going to be like a monetary like penalty or like what's?
That's what
I know. Yeah, that only applies if you get divorced.
No, but she said that's what they put in the clause, that he's gonna have to pay. That's what she said. He's gonna have to like pay. I took it as like literally, yes, money.
What if he just ends up writing her a check?
I know, exactly.
Yeah, dude, that was stupid.
Yeah.
She's probably like, you're gonna have to pay me $10,000 a year. And he's like, oh, hell yeah, like, cheaper than a baby.
You're gonna have to give me one of your children, your firstborn.
And that's basically it for them. This is going to be their storyline the whole season. Is Shaeeda going to have a baby by the end?
She better have a baby by the end, because if this is what we're being sold, I need to have some kind of baby at the end of this.
Right.
I doubt she's going to have a baby.
You don't think so?
Yeah. I mean, I want her to, but I doubt it.
I think you should get her a puppy. Maybe that'll help.
No, that's making her more baby sick.
Right. And I don't know how she can wait like this. Like for me, once I had the thought that I wanted a baby, like that was it. That was tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
And if he told me like, no, let's wait 3 more years, I would not be able to do that. For her to be able to do that, she must really like Bilal, because I would, at 37 years old, I would just bounce. I would not be in that situation.
Well, I think, his part of his appeal for her is his, I don't know how to say this, like a double-edged sword kind of, because it's like his wisdom, quote unquote, his knowledge, but I feel like he uses that against her all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then also like his, like, how established he is. But I think Bilal doesn't really want to give that up, and if he has another kid, it's going to be, he has to go back to that. But yeah, it's like a mismatch. Shai wants a kid. So what are you going to do? He wants that baby.
The timing, man. The timing.
So he wants her to have a baby at like 40 or something? 40
yes.
Something?
Uh-huh. Over 40.
Yeah, I wish he would say what it would take for him to be ready to have this baby with her. Because like
Yeah.
this whole getting to know each other, I don't know, man. You and your husband have been together for like 10 years. I'm sure you're still be getting surprised at like some of the things you don't know about him.
Of
Mm.
course. And actually, having a baby, you get to know so much more about your partner. Maybe not all the good things, I suppose, when you don't have kids. I mean, but you get to really know your partner. That's what Bilal wants.
That's a really expensive getting to know your partner though.
But I could afford it though.
I don't
Mm.
know. I feel like a
Plus, it would
cheaper
make Shy.
alternative
Yeah,
is a
but
puppy.
it would make Shy happy too. You know, make that lady happy. She deserves it.
Make her
She does deserve
happy.
it. Give her this baby.
Mm-hmm.
And they go to the doctor, a fertility specialist. She's like, yes, everything is normal. I've never been pregnant before. My cycle is fine every 21 days. And he's like, what? 21 days? Supposed to be 28. And then there you go. She starts thinking about whether she has a problem or not. And it's probably going to be a non-issue. And I don't know what they're going to end up talking about next episode. Because it's like, wait, what? Is this going to be
They
more
make
of
a
the same
list
stuff?
of why they shouldn't have a baby.
I can't believe this is going to be the whole season. Is this going to be their story? This is very bad. We need to bring more of
yeah,
Shaeeda.
yeah.
That's what
Shahida
I
needs to come
wanted.
back.
Oh, that would have
Yeah,
been a good
Shaeeda needs to come
storyline.
back.
Yeah, but I'm sure she's done trying to like look bad in front of this TV show.
I know.
That's true.
Seriously.
She really did not come out very well.
Yeah, sure she got some hate for that.
It's very smart for her to not be on the show, but she does
Yeah.
make the show for them, at
All right.
least for their storyline.
Mm.
All right. So next, let's do Big Ed and Liz. Don't care. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care.
The
Okay.
end.
Okay. So Liz has Ed meet her grandparents that she was raised by. And then the like grandfather does a lot of short jokes. Are you for it? Were you guys with it? Did you agree with him letting him do all those short jokes?
I think he
I
was testing
mean,
him.
yeah, I guess, but I'm sure he doesn't enjoy them.
Yeah, but we don't really enjoy Big Ed though.
And that's true. He kind of
Exactly.
deserves them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The grandma's asking Ed, like, okay, do you really love her though? Do you really, really, really love her? Because promise me that you won't hurt her. It's like, what? Sorry, grandma. And then like in it, he's quiet. I'm like, yes, because I already did like 8,000 times. He's already hurt her.
Mm-hmm.
Also when Ed first meets the parents, grandparents, he makes a sex joke. She's all like, "Hey, how are you guys? What have you been up to?" And he's like, "Haha, making love."
Pervy Big Ed.
Would you guys do such a thing when you meet your significant other family?
Probably not.
If I
Well,
wanted them to hate me, then I would.
I mean, but it's why? But they hate you. It's the truth. If it's the truth, it's the truth.
But you don't say that. Especially it's like she's been through so much, you know, heartache and this and that. And you
Is
know,
it
it's already
sexual harassment?
I don't know, but it's like a stereotype of like older men with younger women just being with them for sex, and he's gonna make that joke.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's a good point. That's true. Um, and then we also find out that Liz has been divorced twice already. And this is gonna be her third
Mm,
marriage that she's also gonna get a divorce from.
yeah, she's for sure gonna get a divorce
For
from
sure.
this. Yeah,
For sure. I
I
a
mean, I hope they don't
thousand
get married.
percent think. Yes. So this is
Why
a
are they on this
perfect
show? I don't understand the like format of this show. They're not even married?
Because
happily
they've been
ever after.
together. Yeah, they've been together for so long, and they've been on so many other seasons that they want to see if they end up being happily ever after. But yeah, they're not married yet. So it is interesting in that way. It's like a blend. I feel like, 90 Days is kind of a hodgepodge right now. because of COVID. They just put whatever footage they can together into anything. It's like nobody can keep track of the different versions anyway. They just call it 90
Yeah,
day.
it is all just 90-day.
The only one that's really different that you can feel is different is the other way.
The best one.
Yeah, it's the best one. I was
The
gonna say
best
that's the
one,
best one.
yes. Yeah, short and sweet to the point. It's amazing.
We get to see other cultures,
Uh-huh. That's the most
places.
exciting part.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, wait. Yeah, so then now we know why Liz is with Ed. Is because she's just has a terrible radar for finding a partner. Really bad.
That's so sad for her though.
I
It
know.
is. You could tell like she goes through a lot with him. Like he really breaks her heart all the time, and then she just doesn't stays with it. She doesn't leave.
Do you think Big Ed is making positive changes?
No,
No.
no. Everything is for himself. I think he's
Yeah.
really selfish.
Yeah. Especially with the weight stuff. Come on. It's not like you are, Fabio.
Okay, I have a question. Do you think Big Ed will get the surgery where they make you taller 3 to 6 inches?
I mean, he could afford it.
Yeah, he's got that
Can
So
Medicaid
he?
money now.
How do you
I
know?
think
I
he
think it's like
can.
$100,000.
No, it's not a
Oh,
hundred
it's
thousand.
pretty
Yes, it
expensive.
is.
Yeah, didn't we
It's
read an article
expensive.
about that?
Yes, I just recently read one. It's like 75 to 100.
Oh, well, I thought it was like, 75. Plus, but if he wants it, he goes to another country and get it for cheap. It's like cheaper, still super expensive.
But do they
But
have that same technique? Because I thought it was just this one doctor who has this technique that
oh, I
where
don't
they
know.
Ooh,
It's
where
yeah.
probably
Oh, sorry. So 120K to 250K.
oh
depending on how tall
wow.
you want to be.
If you're gonna be tall, I mean, if you're gonna go to surgery, you might as well do like as many inches as you can.
Yeah, so this one, the cheap one, will only be femoral lengthening. But if you do the more expensive version, your tibia and your femur can be extended.
Oh man, it's painful process too.
Yeah, they have to break it.
Yeah, and they put a nail in it, and like every few weeks or months, they extend the nail like a little bit longer and longer, and that's how you get
Mm.
taller and taller. So, do you think he's gonna do it or no? What's over and under? I don't know.
But I mean,
What's a betting
his
terminology?
with his body though, I feel like it's not gonna look proportional.
I mean, yeah, a lot of times they do, especially if you're going like 6 inches taller.
Yeah. I just have like really long legs.
Yeah, there's some people like that.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, do I think he'll get it? Why did he say he was gonna get it?
No, I just read an article recently about it. I was just wondering.
No, I don't think he will. I think he's known for that, for being like that height. So
True.
do you think he will?
I I just looked at some before and after photos of this procedure, and yeah, the short kings, they're going for that 3 inches, baby.
Let me see.
Only 3 inches
It
or
seems like it. So
6?
this one went from 5'7" to 5'10", 5'6" to 5'9", 5'3" to 5'9". That was pretty tall.
Five
But he
three to
looks
five
strange because,
nine.
yeah, his arms are
Wow.
super short. They were proportioned to his body. So after he became taller, his arms are short compared to his torso.
Hmm.
Wow.
5'5" to 5'8". Yeah. So at least 3 inches. He's gonna need like 10 inches.
What if he wants like
No.
a arm lengthening to match?
He's gonna look like a little T-Rex.
That's not a bad look. It's kind of cute.
It is cute.
Oh man, do you think that 3 inches really makes a big difference?
No, that's why you have to go for the 6.
Yeah, I agree.
Six
I don't know.
inches?
5'6" to 5'9", that's a pretty sizable
I
difference.
guess, yeah, I was gonna say. Like
Well, I mean, if you're super short, like if you're like 4'9", then
Go,
yeah, I
oh,
could
dude,
see.
yeah, you're gonna need your arms lengthened and your whole
Yeah.
torso lengthened. It's gonna look
Yeah.
weird. Any height procedure that he gets done is gonna look weird if it's just his height.
You deal with that after. Just deal with the beginning part of like getting the height to attract the people that you want.
She already got a girl.
That's true.
I mean, but he's always looking for the next best thing, it looks like. I feel like he's willing to jump to whoever he can get who's
Mm,
like better and more beautiful.
yeah. Okay.
That's it for them.
All right. Who do you want to go to next?
We could do a short one, Elizabeth and Andre's story, since they weren't really on the show. So
Hmm.
this was a follow up of what happened last week, and it's basically the day of Libby's mom's birthday lunch thing that they put together. And so the sisters were saying how they don't really know what they were going to feel. It's probably going to be really weird. But as soon as Charlie gets there and says, hey, you guys canceled me or whatever, how did they go from being worried about Charlie and not wanting to interact with him to completely bashing Andre?
Hmm.
Do you
He
think
was
that
good. Like he prepared that little speech that he had. He knew exactly what to say to get them on his side, and it worked.
yeah, they changed their tune super fast?
But at the same time, I feel like they're still gonna talk shit about Charlie after his like behind his back. I feel like in the moment, whoever they're with, they tend to kind of agree or not be as bad. Um, and then Charlie was just able to point all of their hatred towards Andre. And then like when he leaves, I feel like they're still gonna complain about him.
Yep.
But actually, I don't know. I feel like was what he said like completely wrong though?
I
When
know. I was
Andre
going to ask you
came
guys.
in, he really changed the dynamic for everybody. He
Do
changed the
you
whole
think
family
that
dynamic.
Andre is a master manipulator?
Uh, I think not a master manipulator, but I think he's very headstrong and he's able to get what he wants just by sheer like determination. I feel like they were so threatened by him and they tried to fight against him, and then like it just didn't work because of course the dad still wants to support his other daughter, so they should have just like tried to bring him in. You know what I mean? And then everybody would have still gotten along, except for Charlie, because I don't know, Charlie's problematic.
Um, I did kind of feel like Charlie had a point though when he said that once he came into the fray, everything got kind of messed up.
Hmm.
I mean, Andre, okay, what if your like sibling came and like they married somebody and then that person was like taking your dad's money, $100,000. Like, yo, let me $100,000, pops. Wouldn't you be looking at them side eye like, who the hell are you? That's you. What?
But I
Trying
mean,
to take
if
my dad's money?
that's true, but if that person had like a kid um with my sibling, I feel like that's a different story a little bit because it's like it's for their family too,
Mm-hmm.
not just him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I would still feel kind of bad though if, my siblings were getting money and I wasn't.
Who's not getting money? Charlie?
Or like, I guess the way that I was trying to explain it is like they're getting so much help that it kind of does mess up the dynamic.
Hmm.
So like the other siblings aren't getting as much of an attention or assistance from the dad as the one who just got married and has a kid. Well, don't they
Yeah.
all have kids? Aren't they all married? I think that
But
was what the sisters were saying is like, why is it unfair?
that's true. But I think I don't know, it's probably really hard to keep everything equal all the time, especially if one person is struggling more than somebody else. You know what I mean? I mean, isn't that one sister? Isn't she rich? Like her husband? Is she has a rich husband?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a well-off family. So they're really just like it's rich people complaining about how rich they are, and like if you didn't do this for them, then they wouldn't be as rich.
Hmm.
Yeah. I guess I really think they probably just don't like Andre.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he's so direct and um, um, like forward in that
Yeah.
Moldovan way.
Hmm.
Do you think that it's true that he's gonna take Lizzie
No,
away
he's
from the
no.
family?
Yeah, because if he gets deported, she's gonna go with him.
Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah,
But
but I mean,
when
if you mean in general, like if he doesn't get deported, is he gonna take her
yes,
away?
how the sister was saying that.
Uh, no, I think, she's always gonna want to see her sisters, right? It's only Charlie
Mm,
that's the real issue. So I feel like, he let them come to like the house warming or whatever. So
mm,
I feel like no, I don't think so.
mm.
Is that it for them?
Yep,
That's
pretty much it.
it.
Okay, let's go to I guess Kim and Usman. Man, they really spend a lot of time on Kim and Usman this whole season. They really love Kim and Usman. I don't know. I guess Kim and Usman giving us that gold, right? Because
They
they're just like,
are.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
You hear us talking about these couples? They're just so lame. There's not really much going on with any of them. It's only Kim and
Yeah,
Usman, and that's it.
yeah.
and
I'm
Jenny.
team Kim all the
Oh
way, by the
yeah.
way. As loca as she is like hardcore. I'd go to bat for her.
Oh, speaking of her locaness, so we meet up with them, and she goes to celebrate like Usman's birthday at the club, and they're having a good time, and then she has another drama about like, oh, he didn't tell me that you were inviting this female friend over or whatever, and it's making me feel really insecure. And I was like, why does he have to tell you everything, every single thing about the future? I feel like he says that all the time. Like, he didn't tell me this, he didn't tell me that. It's like, you need a psychic. You need who's the other psychic from the past? That
Oh
lady,
right.
Angela Psychic.
maybe
Oh no.
Angela. Yeah, it's Angela
Oh.
and the other lady. But yeah, so she
Oh
needs
yeah, what was that? The rich lady's name? She also
Stephanie.
had a psychic. Wait, Stephanie. Yes, Stephanie.
Yeah, she needs a psychic because she keeps like expecting Usman to tell her every little detail about everything. But anyway, she actually ends up getting along with the friend. I forgot what her name is. But I feel like Usman didn't do anything wrong. He just invited his friend who's a PR person for his music career, and he actually introduces Kim as Queen Kimbali, right? Do you How do you feel about how Kim introduced herself to the friend? Like she was like real direct, so okay, switch with me.
She
Like
did.
I'm gonna like
She really go off.
yeah, she really like was direct, like, I didn't know that you were coming here. I felt some type of way about it. But then they end up hitting it off. Would you be as direct?
Um, Maybe in a softer way because she went real thuggish ruggish.
Or maybe indirectly, like, oh, hi, how are you? Oh, so how do you know Uzman? How do you? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd be like circling around it, kind of asking in that way,
Mhm.
like on the friend basis. Oh, yeah. Is that how? Oh, okay. You work with Param. Have you two ever dated? I mean,
But
Yeah,
I don't know, you can really tell when somebody's like trying to be um like passive aggressive in like an investigatory way. You know what I mean? They really want to know, but they're trying to be all nice about it.
yeah. Okay, then you go around and you ask the friends, then the guy friends. So you don't
You do
ask her
ask the
directly,
friends.
but you can ask the
Hmm.
other guys. Oh, did
Hmm.
they ever date or something? What's going on there? Yeah.
Hmm. And then also she talks to KB again. She apologizes for her behavior, but she says, I just want you to know I'm not that girl unless I'm upset. And I was like,
I
that
know.
means that you're that girl.
She's always that girl.
Exactly. When she said that, I was like, what?
That just means don't piss you off. That's what that means.
I
Because
just
it
kind
will
of
come out
distinctly
again.
remember her saying, "Yeah, hey, you'll never see the side of me again."
Unless
It
I'm
keeps
upset.
coming out.
Asterisk, unless I'm upset. um, and then you hear the friend talk about how Kim's behavior to the camera, and he says like, you have this saying here, and like a female must be jealous. And I was like, it's not gonna work out. Like if your friends are like that, you know what I mean? Like if Usman is surrounded by guys who say that, I feel like it's not gonna work out between him and Kim. It's gonna be really hard.
Mm.
Um, yeah, and then they talk about how good it was in the hotel room, and Usman almost banged her into the other hotel room. And I was like, the yummy
The
must be
yummy be good,
good.
dude.
I don't
Pile
know.
driving.
Usman, he's starting to look attractive to me every episode. I don't know why, but he does have a swagger. You can't deny it.
He does, yeah, and he'll bang you from one room to the other room.
I,
Leave
I
you
also
limping the next day.
I also like his sense of humor.
Uh-huh.
He has a good one.
Yeah, that's true. He does have a good sense of humor. Hmm. But anyway, they go and they go out, and then Kim brings up the same argument they've been arguing about this whole time about the second wife. And basically, Kim wants to be in first class, but she wants the second wife to be in economy. She wants that second wife to like not be anywhere near her. She doesn't want to talk. She doesn't set eyes on the second wife, And that's why for her, the second wife cannot be American, because if she's anything like Kim, the second wife probably not gonna have that either. And then Usman is like, why? Why should I deny myself? If like why should I deny myself if if I'm here for you, why should I deny myself that? And then basically it comes out that he kind of thinks that he's doing her a favor by being with her. You know what I mean? Like he can choose anybody, but she doesn't have the same ability. And I was like, oh, I don't know. It's kind of right. I guess it's kind of true. There's only one soldier boy. Spelled that way.
But I feel like he does pop up new things to her all the time. Because
Yeah.
I think, yeah, from her understanding, it was going to be somebody from his hometown. Now he's all
Mm.
like, what? Why? I could get anybody from anywhere. What do you mean?
Hmm.
What's the problem? So, I mean, do you guys understand where she's coming from though? When she's like, I don't know, America is too close. That's like my place. That's like where
Mm.
I get to have him. Do you agree with that rationale she has? Or can you see where she's coming from?
I can't see where she's coming from because it's all based on what he has been telling her in the past. But I feel like by now she should know better that, based on like what his friends have been saying and how he's been changing his tune, like she should know better by now. Like it's not gonna be like that.
Do the wives not get their own terms when they get involved with a man who wants multiple wives?
Well, Kim should. She should get some say. That's what she's complaining. Well, she complains until she gets that yammy, and then
And then she forgets about the
and then she
complaints.
forgets about it for like 24 hours.
Man, that's how you distract her.
Hmm. Is the yummy
Um,
that good? Give us some tips, Usman. Give me some tips on the yummy.
right? Goodness gracious. Because she
If it
was
could
awfully happy.
exactly, if it could calm Kim's rage, then it must be powerful.
I know. It's like a
Well
spell.
rage.
But yeah, I definitely can see where she's coming from.
Yeah, because then she's all like, right, right. Because maybe if it's from his country, you could kind of understand. Because then you'd be like, okay, he wants somebody with his culture, um, his traditions. But then if it's just like another American lady, then he says, it's like, wait, what? Then what do you need me for? Like, that's my special attribute, the American
Mm.
lady.
And then what if he gets like somebody who's like super young, you know, an American? Kim is gonna be super insecure about that.
Right. And really good looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And then what do you think about how that conversation that they were having where he's like, well, I'm the prize. She's like, no, well, I'm the prize. No, I mean, you're not doing me any favors. I mean, it was kind of interesting how Usman kind of called it out. He's like, hey, at your age, and look at me, I'm young, I'm an artist, and I say no to all those other girls that throw themselves at me, and I pick you.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like,
That's
well,
kind of
you're doing
true.
me a favor? You think you're doing me a favor? It's because you love me.
I didn't really understand that argument. What is this fight?
I mean, he could be with anybody, but he chooses to be with her. Like he has more selection, I guess. That's his point. So she should be more, I think he wants her to be more grateful and more humble, but like Kim is not gonna stand for that. Kim got options too, you know, in America.
No, or maybe he's trying to say that for her not to be so jealous or worry about this or worry about that with women, because if he wanted any woman, he could have had them, but he didn't. He picked her.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like it's one of those things where, like you said, yeah, you give them an inch and take them out. Pretty soon he's gonna want, like you said, he's gonna multiple wives. He wants 10 kids, like super fast. He's gonna expect them to be sister wives. He's gonna want to be with them, like perhaps at the same time. Mm. Pretty soon Kim's gonna be like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it does make me wonder though. I'm like, why her? Yeah. Like, why? Kim? I
She's
mean,
very
that's your girl.
supportive and loyal. He said
That
that's what he
is what he
likes.
says. Yeah. Yeah, that is what he says.
He
I
likes
don't
her.
know. So he doesn't think that any of his other wives that he may marry and have kids will become supportive and loyal.
I don't know.
He's willing to have kids with women that he doesn't think is supportive.
Do you think it's because he wants to be on 90 Day?
I think so.
Why are you trying to think of what makes Kim special?
Right. But also why he picks older ladies. Because his
Maybe it's a
first
thing.
wife was also older lady. That she was much worse than Kim.
Hmm. I don't know. Maybe it's his fetish, his kink. That's what he
Yeah.
likes.
There must
Okay.
be a medical term for that.
Grave
Geriatric
robbers.
grave robbers.
Gentrophilia,
Oh gosh.
oldophilia.
Okay, well that's it for them, and then more of the same shenanigans on the next episode.
It never ends.
You want to go to now?
I guess the meat, main course,
The meat.
Angela and Machel
Maga.
and Mako. We
Michael.
we're introduced to Mako finally in this episode. And we get a little bit of the explanation for why he doesn't want to take his Instagram down. You know, he's basically saying that he wants to become an influencer. He wants to use that Instagram platform to make money. And if Angela wants him to take it down, then he has to be able to have some income. And if he can't, she should supplement it. Do you think that's a good enough reason?
I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that actually does make sense.
Yeah, Angela is a little bit of more paranoid than anything about this Instagram. But I'm sure, yeah, he's gonna get some DMs. He's probably gonna like talk to these girls. It's gonna be a whole Muhammad situation.
Right. I mean, yeah, he's not loyal to Angela, especially the way Angela treats him. Maybe if she was actually nice to him, he might be loyal to her. But I think he gave up a long time ago.
Mhm. Yeah, he's done. I think he's done. He's trying to
Yeah.
live his best life. He's trying to face his fears. He's trying to go swimming. He doesn't care about Angela.
Yeah, and he keeps saying that he needs to have a say in this marriage, but it's like you're not really gonna have a say. You're married to the one person who won't give you one.
Yeah, he's never gonna like be able to make her compromise. So it's never gonna be like a like a team effort with him. They're never gonna be a team. She's always gonna be the boss.
Any other thoughts on Michael before we move on to Angela?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, he's kind of living his best life there, just swimming around and stuff. But he doesn't think that their relationship is gonna survive, I guess, unless he gives his opinion. And so, for the lady who won't accept his opinion, she and her friend finally land, and basically, he she calls him and says, "Get ready for the shock of your life, motherfucker."
Dang.
Okay, so we both agreed. We all agreed last week that this was a great idea, right? Yes. Have we
Yes.
changed our mind?
No.
No.
Yeah, agree. All right. So, what would your reaction be if you were Michael?
I mean, like,
That.
am I in a nightmare? What's happening? Is this real?
Yes. A nightmare. But I didn't like how she kind of gave him that heads up. Like, you're about to, like don't give him the heads up. The whole thing was to come and confront him secretly so you can grab his phone and see what's going on. Now you're
Yeah,
giving
and
him
I think
heads up.
she wanted to give him like to see what he would say on the phone.
I
I
don't know.
think.
I would have like not. I would agree. I wouldn't have said anything, and I would just
Hmm.
like knock gently, like a regular person, on the door
Yes.
instead
That's
of her
true.
freak out because like she showed up there and they like
Hmm.
immediately just went to 10, right?
Well, I think she's
Then
one of those people who riles her own self up. You know what I mean? Like she can't contain herself. Um, and like we said, like she goes from 0 to 100 super fast, and it's from her own, like her own doing, her own what she's saying. Like the other person could just be staring at her in the phone, not saying anything, and she's just like all of a sudden will work herself up into like a rage. And so I think
Mhm.
that's where it came from, the phone call.
Right. What was it that he said? He just like said he just laughed at her or something. Like, when you laugh at me? Well, hell no. Come on, we're going now. We're going right now. Pack up your shit. Let's go right now. Come on. Oh yeah. All he said was like a smiley face emoji. What? Smiley face emoji. He's laughing at me. He thinks I'm a fool. I ain't no fool. Angela ain't no fool.
That's true. That's exactly what happened.
oh man, so what'd you think of the finally seeing her destroy this car as a woman married to a Nigerian man?
That's her car.
That's her
That's
car.
her
That's
car. That's
my
her
car.
property.
That's my car.
I like how she
I'm
brought
married
that.
to a Nigerian man. That's my
Yeah.
car.
Here's a certificate. I brought it with me, okay? Don't be arresting me here in Nigeria. I have the certificate. I'm his wife.
Mm,
They made sure that was smart, right? Because she knew she was about to go over there and start destroying stuff, and she didn't want to get in
mm,
trouble. So
yeah.
she had to have proof that she was a wife.
Hmm.
But she
well,
didn't do any actual. She was just ripping things off. You could easily glue those
retake
things. But
that. Yeah.
yeah, come on.
Yeah. She didn't want to like break her nails.
Yeah, she had taken a bat and started denting the
Yeah, she
car
should have
up.
like shattered some of them windows.
There you
She was
Yeah.
go.
really mad.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
She wanted to make a show.
Yeah, well, she did say, tell him I'll break them windows next."
But Michael did look really mad on the next on. He looked
Oh,
like he
yeah,
was actually
the
upset.
rage.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, but I mean, for anybody, the rage you feel when somebody wakes you up, right?
Oh, let me
Exactly.
tell you about the rage
Oh!
I feel when someone wakes me up.
Ah!
It is the fury of Hades unleashed upon the earth.
I hate that. Yes, there is nothing can bring out the ugliest side of me than being woken up.
Yeah. It must be something like biological. It's like, I don't know, it's like you're in deep sleep and then something, if something wakes you up like in like thousands of years ago, it must be like danger. So you have to be really aggressive.
Right.
Always alert.
Right?
So now we just take it out on our partner. Get that out of here. How dare you wake me up?
So like that combined with Angela messing up his car, that's why I feel like okay, it totally makes sense the way you reacted. I could
Yes.
totally see it.
But do you think he's done or not done?
Yes.
I think he's done. He don't need Angela for Instagram anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Get some of that OnlyFans, Mako.
I feel like Angela's gonna end up on the single life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not if she's gonna date that Canadian. Then she's gonna be
Nah.
on the other way. She's gonna be on all of
But she's gonna be
them.
just as toxic to the Canadian guy, like after like the few months, I'm pretty sure.
She's gonna be super jealous, probably.
Hmm.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
it for them.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, can't wait to see that drama on the next episode. But real quick, we can go to Jovi and Yara, right? So we find out that she passes her green card test, and instead of getting like a 2-year card, she gets a 10-year card.
Yay.
I'm like, cool, good for you. And then she goes to meet her girls, and then I don't know, I get a bad feeling about these girls.
Right? Me too.
They just seem like drama lovers, and like in a way that's like they love the drama, like very mischievous, it seems.
Like toxic friends. Like they're just and they like to see they stir the pot and they're seeing like issues in their relationship. It's starting to
Hmm.
create little issues. And they just like they find entertainment from it.
Yeah,
And
exactly. They want to be entertained. They want their own personal 90-day
Yeah.
fiance.
What's
mhm.
the name of the friend that says to Jovi um that he was too controlling? Is it Adele?
I don't remember her name.
Yeah, whoever that was that they like,
The American one.
interviewed a bunch. Yeah, the American
Hmm.
one. You gotta watch out for that one.
Yes.
She is
Yeah.
a shit stirrer
Like she'd probably make out with Jovi just to have some
to prove a point.
yes,
Mm,
yeah, or just to start some more trouble
yeah.
in the friend group.
Yeah. Like when Yara goes to the bathroom and they're like, oh, like don't be too hard and don't kill them. And then as soon as she leaves, they all go off on him like a bunch of like cartoon characters. That's what I thought of. Like it's a bunch of like chipmunks, just like
Especially that Ukrainian man. She is like really kind of assertive.
yeah.
I was like, wait, is that Yara? No, 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 that's not Yara. Yeah, she does the same style as Yara with the jacket over the shoulders. She had the same.
Hmm.
They were like all, I was like, are these all Yara lookalikes? What's going on
Hmm.
here?
Well, Yara only hangs out with people who look like her, it seems.
They do look.
Birds of a
Um,
feather.
yeah, exactly. And
But
then
no, Yara is much cooler than these. Personality wise, her personality is
mhm.
way better than these girls.
Yeah, I agree. Just seeing her as a mom, it made her seem like it gave her a lot more depth.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it does bring up the question of like, do you think he's being manipulative by and like by getting her to do what he wants and posing it as like him protecting her? Or do you think he's like just being smart?
Dude, given the condition of Europe, I'd say I would also not want my significant other and my child to go without me.
Hmm.
I don't think it's about him being controlling. I think it is about him being a protector for his family.
Hmm.
And I thought it was so cringy when he was talking to them very sincerely, saying, hey, hey, can you please not let Yara go. Can you please encourage her to wait for me and whatever? And I was like, I was cringing inside. It's like, poor Jovi. Like, well, one time you're actually trying to be sincere though, Jovi, and you're trying to do it to these block of chickens that don't give a damn.
Yeah.
That's true.
They like don't give a damn about your sincerity, Jovi, and you wanting to protect your family. They don't care. They just want to stir the pot and cause more drama for you. So of course not. They're not going to help you.
Exactly. Like if Yara, like something, let's say something happened to Yara, she went to Europe by herself. I bet you they would all just like shrug and just be like, oh well, right?
Right. Exactly.
Um. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna end up waiting, right? And just waiting for Jovi.
Yeah.
I guess we actually don't know if she ever went, huh?
They make it seem like they do. Was it? They're packing. I thought I saw packing bags, airport. No.
Oh, maybe that's true. But yeah, so I think that's it for them. Was there anything for our BBs, Jenny and Sumit?
They're gonna do it yoga style.
Yes, they go to the class and Jenny, like, they show a romantic couple, like a romantic young couple, and the ladies,
Mhm,
the woman is just gently getting on top of her man. And then they show
mhm.
Jenny and she's just like, boom,
Now
plop.
let me just hop my little hip around you. Oh, yeah, that's it.
She's trying, at least. At least
That's
she's there.
true. Good job, Jenny.
They need a Kama Sutra for our seniors. That's what they need,
For seniors. Seniors
right?
can get down, I'm sure.
Oh,
No, yeah.
yeah.
Don't they say that all those like nursing homes full of
Highest
all
rates
these,
of STDs or something.
right?
Mm. Yeah, there's nothing else to do in there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Sumit looks real good in that clip for some reason.
What do you mean, like
Oh,
physically he
what?
looks good? Like he
I
looks
think he
cute?
looks good. Yeah, he looks cute. I
Oh,
think he
okay.
looks
Interesting.
Yeah, there is something cute about Sameh. I agree.
Mm,
Despite
maybe.
all of his terrible things that he's done.
Yeah, all of his crazy shit that he did. I don't know. Maybe he made himself look really good for that Kama Sutra yoga.
Mm.
He
Mm,
practiced.
yeah, maybe. Maybe he's been going there by himself in preparation. But yeah, so with that said, we want to say thank you to everybody who gives us a 5-star review. We really appreciate it. If you haven't left a review, please do so on whatever podcast app you use. It really helps us keep creating the podcast. And thank you, John. Thank you, B. Anything else?
Bye bye.
That's it. Bye.
Bye.